everybody? Welcome back to part 2 of webmasterlessons.com, how to create a basic website using HTML. And this is your host Mike at webmasterlessons.com, and yes, that's my email. What we left off on was understanding what's inside the head and the opening and the closing of an HTML document. The most important of them all is the body. Okay, so the first thing first is that the body, right? You're creating an opening body tag, you're creating a closing body tag. Okay, now when you do that, you gotta understand that whatever's in the middle is what's going to print out on the web browser. So for example, one thing I want to let you guys know, please use tables. When you're structuring a website, use tables. Please. That is the key to making a website. Okay? I'm not going to make the coolest website right now. I'm just going to show you the basics of making a website. From there, you guys can learn yourself. Okay? I'm not being rude, by the way. I'm just letting you guys know. So what I did, as you can see, is I made HTML, opening, closing, head, title, meta tag, keywords. Let's put one meta name. My car's website. So you guys know, if you guys want more information, like I said, you guys know where to go. I'm not gonna tell you guys again. Webmasterlessons.com. Haha, told you again. Anyway, so within the body tag is where everything's gonna print out, like I said. So H1 is for header, right? Head H1 is, I guess, the biggest. So my cars. And this is the wrong way. I'm just showing you what to do and what not to do. H1, okay? I'm coding everything in Notepad, by the way. You could get Notepad++, or you can purchase Dreamweaver CS5, and it's pretty cool. You can download it for the trial version for 30 days. It's pretty cool. So I'm gonna Control-Shift save this document, and I'm gonna export everything into Dreamweaver. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna save as, file, save as, and I'm gonna create a new, what do you call it, folder, and I'm gonna call it my first home page. And I'm just gonna call it my cars. I'm not gonna be all dumb about it. Excuse me, I don't even like talking like that. And then I'm gonna call this index.html, right? One thing I want to let you guys know is that since I'm creating this index.html file, that's gonna be the main of my website. So for example, if I don't want to call it index.html, I could call it main.html, and it will still be considered index.html. So but I'm gonna call it index.html, right? And this is Notepad for you guys. Usually all these programs out there, well, software, I keep saying programs, software such as Dreamweaver or the one that Microsoft has, I was using it for like about 3 days, then I gave up on it because whatever. Anyway, so usually those HTML editors already have pre-installed coding in there to make life easier, such as Dreamweaver. So I'm going to make it easier for you. So if you want to follow on, get Dreamweaver or something similar. Okay, so save this document. So we got it saved now. Now next thing we could do is we're gonna go into Dreamweaver, and we're gonna open our document, and we're gonna see what happened, what printed out. Here I am. I press Control C to open up what do you call it? To open this. Excuse me, brain fart. So I press Control Open to locate my file. There we go. And then there's my cars within my documents, right? And then there's my index.html file. I'm gonna press Open, and here we go. We opened our document, and look what happened. Remember, I wrote my cars right in here. That's actually what happened. Alright, now you see some alright, first and foremost, there is a little error going on. For some weird reason, you see how this is blue? This is not right. It's not supposed to be blue, guys. Looks cool blue, but it's not supposed to be blue. That's why you gotta always make sure you know what you're doing. Okay, now everything turned black. Well, the colors are supposed to. So you can add as many keywords as you want, by the way, guys. Alright, so next thing I'm gonna talk about, oh yeah, I just wanted to let you guys know that because there's so much things to know about making HTML. That's why it's good to learn from like different directions. So you can see within the body tag, and you can see up here where it says title, we named it my cars, and then within the body tag, you know what, let's call it my cool cars, because everything my Lambo cars, right? Because everything is my cars in here. So my Lambo cars, right? That's gonna be our header, right? If you wanted to, you could put a break tag, which is gonna skip a line, and then you're gonna write testa break Lambo O, right? And you look at the result. Now, if you wanted to, you can create links. You could copy. Well, you know what? Press A, which is for anchor, herf equals, and let's say you had a route to the website. You would just put lambo.html, and then you close that tag with the A, and you see it highlights, right? Now if you want to make this a bulletin, I'm gonna cheat. What I did, and I'm gonna show you, is I clicked over here and it makes you a bulletin. That's one thing that's very good with Dreamweaver. So now you know how to make links, right? I'm gonna show you one more time before we go into part 3 and creating the core of a website. We go to Testa. If you got Dreamweaver, you can make it easy. Highlight Testa, create the pound, and then press enter, and it makes it a link already for you. Okay, let's say this document Lambo was created in a separate folder. So this double dot right here is the root of our web directory, which is my cars. And then let's say the folder was in color. That's the directory. And then we go to Lambo. Okay, you guys got to read more about that. I have information on that at webmasterlessons.com. Well, in the next tutorial, which is what, part 3, I'm gonna go into talking about making a website with the tables and how to structure these tables. So stay tuned, guys. Take care.